army made of shadow. Kiyra can damn this country into darkness.
You've talked about, trying to identify in your growing up, being of mixed race. And I'd love to know if you've received any feedback from fans, that have been able to identify with you and Alina. Have you received any feedback that's touched or inspired you?
Something that I didn't actually realise was going to be such a big deal almost. Obviously when I got the part, I was excited and, to be able to, and when I was younger, I didn't see anyone who looked like me, leading a fantasy show. So that was exciting. But also it was nice to add a layer of a bit more complexity to her character and to, have that backstory. And, it's nice that Alina comes from such a vulnerable place of this person who's been ostracised, who feels so outside of everything. So that was really important. I think it's just so nice when people, fans of the show come up and say, oh my God, I'm like you, I'm mixed race. I've never really felt like I belong anywhere. And, it's so nice to see a character like Alina. So yeah, really cool.
Ben, you play evil so deliciously well. And in playing Alexander, do you identify with him being so awful? I mean, how do you connect with someone that's just so bad?
I'm awful.
Just comes naturally to him. It comes
awful.
naturally.
I'm just a terrible. But I think it always interested me in seeing like characters I've grown up watching that I just think every human being and character therefore has the capacity to be everything, feel everything, act in any given way given the right circumstances. And I think it's always interesting for me to see where a character is powerful, where does he feel vulnerable, where a character is kind of manipulative, what is he compelled to be honest about?
If you could give me one quality of hers that you really admire, what would that be?
Vulnerability, but also authenticity within that. And her ultimate strength is incredibly empowering.
You are Alina Starkov.
We help us tear down the fold.
Well, you couldn't do it with one amplifier.
I need the power of all three. We must find Firebird and the Sea Whip.
When we were reading, chemistry reading with different people, Anna just, I got off the meeting and I was like, it has to be her. It has to be her. We just have this thing.
I felt the same way.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't find out for a long time it was you, and I was like, I know who it is.
Yeah, so we kind of had that connection going in, and then I think just being an Asian actor in this industry at this time, we've been through a lot of similar trials and tribulations, and you kind of have this respect going into it when you just walking on a set and seeing another Asian actor. You're like, oh my God, this is rare, number one, and number two, we probably have so much in common to talk about. And we did. So yeah, I think we started from there, and then actually it was quite easy to make that connection.
Yeah, because a lot of when we were first sort of kicking around backstory things and like how we had to agree on where we were connected and where things came from. And everything that Lewis would suggest, I would be like, yes, exactly.
He's got such a sweet, kind face, but man, like he could totally turn on me and I will be extremely upset. How much fun was it kind of like playing a character like Nikolai?
So much fun. I mean, yeah, and to get to play Sturmhond before that, because there is, I think in those first couple of episodes, you're not sure, it's hard to... He's trying to figure out the lay of the land and see, does he really have Alina and Mal on his side? And he's kind of playing his cards close to his chest. And it was it's so much fun, and like getting to do that with Jessie, who's like the perfect person to go toe to toe with him like that. Like she is the perfect match, and really puts him through his paces. And yeah, it was just so much fun. I had a blast.
I just want to throw out some rapid fire questions if you guys are game for this. Like, sure. Who from the cast? Can we do that? Would that be okay?
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Who from the cast is most attached to their phone?
Oh.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Freddy.
Yeah. I thought that.
interesting.
Who is the best person to give advice from the cast?
Freddy.
Oh, I think
go
everyone's
Cal.
really good.
Yeah.
Cal's great at that.
Cal's
Yeah.
very
You're
good.
very good though as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're all very good.
Everyone.
at that.
If
We're
we
very
could
good
all
at
only
that.
take our own advice, we wouldn't need
Yeah,
advice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very true.
Who is the best singer?
Ooh.
You're very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, him.
All of them.
He's-
All of
he's
them. Oh my
great.
god, yeah. Jack wrote a musical.
Yeah.
These ones. No,
Yeah.
it's quite a.
You get it.
We're gonna do a musical at some
The Crows musical.
Yeah, look,
will
if you
happen.
can dream it, we'll do it.